Hi, I'm Mike Olson, and in this UPS short take, I'll be working with the Alpha FXM HP UPS, and I'm going to show you how to create a couple different threshold user alarms. So let's get to it. So to create a user alarm, you need to go over to Controller, click that. All the way to the right under Programmability, you'll find User Alarms. Now there are two different types of user alarms that you can create. We're going to create a threshold user alarm, which means we're going to pick some item to monitor and then watch for it to cross that threshold. Okay, so let's click that. We're going to add it, and let's add another one. We'll make two of these. All right, so the first one, let's click Go To and actually configure it. So on the left side is the alarm, and then on the right are some extra details that we're going to put into it, okay? So the first thing we need to do to set up is the source. What is it we are going to monitor to create an alarm based on? So click Edit, okay? And then we're going to click the UPS, so FXM HP, right? And then it comes with a long list of items that we could monitor. So for example, let's monitor the AC input voltage. Okay, select that. Click Save, and there we go, and it tells us the current value. Over here are the thresholds that we can set. So let's go in and set the user-defined limit. So let's click Edit, okay, and let's set that at 100 volts. Okay, click Save. Okay, now notice over here we've got one more step we need to do. We need to decide when we want to create an alarm. When it happens above the value we've set or below the value we've set. And currently it says above, and you can see that the alarm is active because the voltage is indeed above that. I really want it to be when it goes below 100, so let's change that. Click Edit, click Below, click Save. All right, so now it says below. So anytime the voltage gets below 100, it's going to create an alarm, and you can see the alarm just went inactive for me, okay? We can also set up a user-defined hysteresis so that if it gets below and then it comes back, we can set that distance, possibly 5 volts, 2 volts, whatever you want that hysteresis to be. And above that is user-defined relay. You can actually point this to a dry contact relay if you wanted to. Just remember to unprogram that relay for whatever else is currently triggering it and rename it so that it makes sense. But at least as an alarm, it's going to come up in your system. And if you're getting emails or SNMP, you're going to get notified that way. You can also go over here and change the name and description if you want, so that when the alarm comes in, you'll know exactly what it is. So that's a good idea too. So I would come in and edit that. All right, let's call that AC, and we'll say less than 100. Call it whatever you'd like, click Save, and now we've got that one set, and that one is running, okay? Let's go back and set up another user alarm. So back here, so this one is all set to go, and let's get this one now, okay? So in this case, let's monitor inverter counts. That's another item that users may want to know. So let's go here to Source, FXM HP, all right, and then we can see we've got a long list down towards the bottom, inverter count, select that, click Save, okay. All right, and again, alarm value when? Well, when it gets above a certain number. The count is currently 34, then set it something higher. So user-defined limit, what do we want that to be? Probably going to be in the hundreds, right? So it depends on how often you go and log your counts and then reset your counter, which is something I encourage you to do every year when you do your PMs, log it and reset it. So let's say that this one is, let's say 300 events, then give me an alarm, click Save. Totally up to you and your environment based on how many outages you typically see. Set something that would be a number that would be unusual. If you see larger than X, then get my attention because clearly there must be a loose connection on the AC input wiring. Okay, so there you go. That's two basic user alarms that you can set up, and you can point them to relays and get that notification however you want. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my other UPS short takes videos.